Johnny Manziel is going to make his very first start of his career. Now, after Brian Hoyer has been absolutely blowing it for the Browns since Week 11, I believe they started off 7-4, and they're something like 7-6 now, and Brian Hoyer has looked horrible, especially last week. The defense scored 3 touchdowns for him, and they still lost by a point. So, if that happens, you're just not doing well. So Manziel, again, I did a video about him last week, how he was showing some maturity. I am curious to see him play. Now, you all know my thoughts on him. I do not think he will be a very good NFL player in the long run. But now that nobody has tape on him, now that nobody knows what to really expect out of Johnny Manziel, I think he's going to have a good end run to the end of the season. So if you're waiting for some exciting and unique football, I guarantee you're going to get that out of Johnny Manziel. Now, it won't last throughout his career. It won't last in the next season. It's going to be RG3 syndrome. Everybody's going to figure it out. But you are probably going to see a pretty exciting last couple of weeks. So he is playing against the Bengals. They are up on them in the division. So this is a very, very important game if the Browns want to have any chance at making the playoffs. So we're going to see a pretty exciting time. And now the Bengals' defense is not what they've been the past couple of years. Yeah, they did lose their defensive coordinator to Minnesota last year, but they are still a pretty solid defense. So you're going to see Johnny Manziel running all over the place, lots of short passes. They do have Josh Gordon back. That does not hurt any quarterback having an elite wide receiver like that out there, even though I am playing against him in one of my fantasy football games this weekend, so I hope Josh Gordon I don't want to say I hope his leg falls off, but I hope it stops working for that one day.
Just sudden paralysis that lasts one day.
Really, even only 3 hours during the game. Oh, I can't move for this next 3 hours.
And then I'm suddenly fine.
Oh, it's a miracle. So, hey, that'd be cool if you wanted to do that. I wouldn't be angry at you. But I don't know. I don't 80 to 250 passing yards, 3 touchdowns total, probably 2 passing, 1 rushing. Maybe 1 passing, 1 rushing, somewhere in there. So not a spectacular game, but a very good game for a rookie. I don't see them beating the Bengals unless Andy Dalton wants to play like he's played the past couple weeks, which is dreadful. So if Andy Dalton shows up like he has, they're probably going to win. But if they doesn't and somebody else shows up, like the good version of Andy Dalton, the Bengals should not have very much trouble with them. But I don't know. Let me know what you think. Are you excited to see Johnny Manziel play? Do you think he'll do horrible? I don't know, just hit us up. Let us know. Comments down below. Of course, at What's My Face on Twitter. Google Plus and Facebook. Always good ways of getting hold of us.